welcome back to the channel. This is D Smitty Gaming, and you're watching Mon Bazou. So the last episode, we picked up the canner for the maple syrup, made up a couple crates of cans. We dropped them off in a few various places. We set some on our brother's chair, set some on Norman's chair in the gas station, and then we put a few more around Jacques' feet. Wasn't sure how well the cans around Jacques' feet were going to work, but I've been working at the Sugar Shack since about 5 o'clock this morning, Thursday morning. And we bring up our friendship. I haven't been in town since we dropped that stuff off on Wednesday. Gifted maple syrup to Francis. That's the brother. They're sitting on his chair. Jacques, they're sitting on his feet in the gas station. And Normand, they're sitting on his chair as well. So that trick worked. Really glad to see it. Alright, and as I said, if I decide to buy anything, I'm going to make sure that it's on camera. So I'm going to get a few things here real quick just for the old truck. And get the dent repair kit. And get a couple of these rust removal kits. Nothing major. We just bumped our friendship with these two guys. As you see, I got 4 cans down there on the floor. Got 4 cans in his lap or on a stool. And we'll continue getting friendship with them as time goes on. And I might have gotten one too many, I'm not sure. I do want to take care of dents, all the dings in this truck. That looks a lot better. Alright, I think we got that about as good as we can get it. Pulled out the flashlight so I could see the dents a little bit better, change the angle of lighting on them. And good morning everybody. It's Friday morning. We're going to work the Sugar Shack a little bit, try and get at least one more barrel in. I don't know if it's going to happen. I do have to run to town and get some more poutine and some fuel. Generator's probably burned through a little less than a third. But coming up here to our Maple Grove, that one's grown. This row should be grown. Oh yeah, we're about to add a bunch of trees. And there we go, Norman got his. $70. Okay, so we're increasing a little bit. I really don't like that tree right there. It just feels weird. But we'll deal with it, and we are boiling now. I don't know if we'll be able to get another barrel. I don't know if we're producing fast enough to offset it. But that's why I'm wanting to get the upgrades for the Sugar Shack as quickly as possible. I also want to see how many trees I can actually get planted just in this area here. I mean, looking at it, it looks like I'm going to be able to get quite a few. Because the further up this little run we come, this little ditch here, the more trees I'm going to have between here and the Sugar Shack. I am going to have to taper it off a little bit here because I'm not sure how far over on this side we can actually plant. I don't know if this is our property or not. Probably next time I talk to you, it'll be Saturday, maybe even Sunday morning when we get our income check from the Federation. So it'll be a little while for me, it'll be pretty quick for you, and I'll see you there. Good morning everybody, it's Sunday morning. I thought I was recording, I guess I wasn't. We made 8,600 off of the Federation. We have 2 barrels of syrup ready for turn in at the Federation tomorrow morning. I've gone through and cut down several of the trees that were on the outer part of the little maple farm here. took my line that was crossing the road here. I've pulled it back to here. We've tied in, or finished tying in, this row of trees here, and as you can see, the tree that was growing in the middle, it is gone. And then there's also a tree right here, and it was actually sitting back here almost in the middle, in between them all. And we cut it out, put a little sapling here. About 14 days we'll tie it in to this line here. Currently, we have 76 trees on the pump. Got the 2 barrels of syrup. Almost 3 barrels. I'd like to get at least 4 barrels on the Monday morning turn in. But until we get more trees on the system, it's going to be a little difficult to do that. So I thought I planted all these on camera, but when I checked my software, it wasn't showing that I'd recorded that. So right now I'm recording with one screen. Recording, playing, and I'm alt-tabbing between my screens. So until I get a better setup, I'm bound to make mistakes like that. The next time I see you guys, it'll probably be Monday morning. We'll be on our way to the Federation with hopefully 4 barrels and get those turned in. Try and keep making a pretty good profit at the end of each week. We got 4 barrels maple syrup in the truck. About to take that to the Federation, drop it off, get about $800 from them. Still just working on cleaning things up. Right now, just killing time. But we're going to run this into the Federation and pick up some supplies, come back here, and then it's right back to the grind. Alright everybody, so I was doing a little bit of research and pull up the friendship here. It looks like, from what I've read, we're at 35 friendship with Jacques. We should have the Junkyard unlocked. So I'm going to take a little drive out, since we're just grinding a little bit, take a little drive out to the Junkyard and see if it truly is unlocked. If it is, we're going to check it out, see what we can find in there. I know there's some scrap radios we can find, there's car parts we can find, and I believe there's also buggy parts we can find. So we're going to go check that out and see what we find. Yep, there it is. So let's go find out if it's truly unlocked for us or not. It is unlocked, alright. We're going to go ahead and pull all the way in. And let's shut the truck off. Let's see what goodies we can find in here. There's some wheels for the buggy. Little stroll through here. There's a radio. Front bumper. Okay. It's got the rims in there too. And since we're here, we might as well take that radio. I'm going to have to take it slow heading back, or I'm going to lose parts. I know I haven't done a whole lot with the Koenig yet, other than move it around a little bit, and then used it as the workhorse there for the first little bit. There's a bumper for it. That's a plan for later. Right now, my big interest is working on the sugar shack. There's some buggy parts though, and then there's the logo for Komodo Gaming. Oh, we can open that. Oh, can we use this car? It would appear we can. something's definitely wrong here. Not sure what. Okay, I'm not sure what the deal is with this car, but we're gonna shut it down. It keeps stalling out. I don't know if it's just a fuel thing. That'd be pretty fun to play around with. If anybody knows what's going on with this car, again, let me know in the comments. Don't laugh too hard if it's something obvious. I think that's going to be about it for the junkyard for us. We'll head back to the house. We're going to go to sleep, and then in the morning, I'll go show off the sugar shack, the state of progress that we're at. Just a little Wednesday afternoon drive, driving Miss Daisy around. I'm actually surprised I haven't launched something out of this thing yet. Alright, we'll unload the truck in the morning. Gotta eat. And then we gotta get to bed. Let's throw this on the buggy real quick. Just to get this stuff out of the truck. I think that was all the buggy parts I got. Car parts we're gonna put over here. Our little shed here is starting to get full. Head over to the sugar shack. We need to get some maple syrup in us. That's 100% barrel, so we're gonna go out here, chuck it in here, and I also did a thing. I did do the upgrade. I went ahead and got this. I meant to record it, but program didn't recognize the button input, so missed that part. I realized I'd been talking to the camera without it not recording for almost an hour probably. 119 trees, saying it's excellent, and considering this was empty, actually no, it was empty Wednesday morning, so it filled both of these up over the course of a day and a few hours. We take a walk up here. Got fairly straight rows, but we were running out of sugar water extremely quick. So I went ahead and paid the $10,000, got that. That's part of the reason our money is as low as it is, but I'm expecting about $8,000 on Sunday, so not too awfully worried about it. Go ahead and fill as many barrels as I can while we're here. And then, like I said, I think it's Friday night. We'll go and drop these off. I'll make sure that's on camera. But that is about all the progress I've gotten done. Alright, it is about 10 o'clock Friday morning. We've got 6 full barrels here. We're going to run those down to the Federation, drop them off, top up on fuel. Basically all I did after I cut the recording on Thursday was pretty much just ran the sugar shack, got these up, or filled up, loaded up, and the cop is sitting up here. So as usual, we're going to duck the cop and we're going to swing down here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $1,200 payment. I'll take it. Hey, do you see that? Idiot just cut me off. Got himself T-boned and then he just goes to drive off. Not gonna swap insurance, anything like that? I hate the AI drivers in this game. Universal brake caliper. We are gonna buy those. There we go. Of course, and I missed it. But I figured they're probably a lot safer to sit right here than they are to sit in the bed of my truck. Let's see if we can sleep. Oh yeah, it's gonna let us sleep. See what time that causes us to wake up. Got our friendship up for Francis a little bit. Got full reservoirs for sugar water. Almost full reservoir there. Let's go ahead and make it full. Pumps keep up with the evaporator as of right now, so we've got just enough trees to keep up. Alright, that's 2 barrels ready for turn in on Monday. They'll just stay there until Monday morning, and we'll slowly refill our reservoir. That way when we get our 6 barrels back from the Federation, we can go ahead and start filling them. I'm just going to hang out over here, keep an eye on my temperature, and looks like my first row of maples is ready to be cut. And then back through here as well. Hard to believe it's been 14 in-game days. I looked it up a while back. It's once you plant a sapling, it takes it 14 days to grow. And then once it's matured, it takes another 14 days before you can harvest a clipping off of it. And then it's every 14 days after that you can harvest clippings. So I'm not going to harvest any tonight. We're just going to sit here and watch our syrup rise. Go ahead and drink a little bit more of our product. That'd be my problem in real life. I wouldn't be able to make maple syrup or beer. Because either of the two, I'd be drinking too much of my profit. Alright, and our sleep schedule will be somewhat straightened back out. There we go. $10,200. I think we are now in the neighborhood of being able to start saving up to get some of the better equipment. And here it is, 1:40 in the morning. So, lay back down, skip the night until morning. And I'm going to call it there. As always, thanks for joining. Make sure you like the video, especially if you want to see a lot more Mon Bazou. Subscribe to the channel. All that helps me out. And also, once you subscribe, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. That way you know when I put a new video up. And I'll see you next time.